Hey guys, welcome back. It's Redox. In this video, I want to talk about Commander Seth and his ability, the Drillpod. It deploys a squad of flame troopers anywhere on the battlefield for 80 Tiberium crystals. So the great thing about this ability is that you get to deploy this tanky flame trooper unit anywhere on the battlefield. So if there is a launch pad that you want to control and your opponent isn't guarding it very well, he's got weakened units on it, then you can deploy this guy really quickly. He will clear those units out, step onto the launch pad, and then secure you that missile. Or you can reinforce parts of your armies that need help by, of course, dropping this drill pod as well, and the flame trooper will do damage on surrounding enemy units. But the other great thing about this ability is that if you deploy it right next to the enemy base, you can actually take down the enemy base rather quickly with this flame unit if he's not watching. Any unit in this game with the flame weapon, like the flame tanks or even the Widowmaker, do a lot of damage on buildings because they do this constant stream of DPS that doesn't stop until, of course, your opponent kills that unit. And being able to deploy this unit on any tile, which means you can even deploy it on right next to your enemy base, means you can deploy it there and then have it attack the enemy base, and your enemy might not be paying attention, so his base will go down, lose health over time, and it will win you a couple games. There are many games you can pull this off, as your opponents mainly are probably focusing on protecting his harvesters or controlling the launch pads. So you can use the drill pod in taking out enemy bases, controlling areas on the map, and also one more thing is you can control and take care of the Obelisk of Light. The Obelisk of Light from Commander Kane's ability is a building type as well. Keep that in mind. So if you drop the drill pod right next to the Obelisk of Light, you can burn it down rather quickly and counter his ability. So I'll show you a game where the drill pod can be used very effectively to win you games, and then another clip where how you can actually counter the Obelisk of Light as well.
Publishing battlefield control.
So in this game, we actually both use the same commander, Seth versus Seth. My opponent will be on the right hand side while I'll be on the left hand side as the red player. And because all the crystals were in the middle of the map, I was thinking he might go for an attack bike rush on me. And because I didn't have the certain units, I didn't have the laser squads, I just went straight for the attack bikes to see if he was going to go for attack bikes on his own. So I see that he went for a harvester. I try to take out his harvester with my attack bikes here, but he's got a laser squad now, and he does a great job of microing his unit away and taking care of my attack bikes here. So I just move my attack bikes away, and I just try to hold on to some of these launch pads, and I'll get a harvester of my own at this point as I try to control some of the launch pads here. He goes for a flame trooper, and what he's going to try to do is actually move his flame trooper onto my base. He's going to try to attack my base with his flame trooper, as his flame troopers will do a lot of damage. It is the same unit that is spawned from the drill pod. I send out a buggy to take care of that flame trooper as I see him trying to actually go for my base. I do realize what he's trying to do, but because my buggy is at level 8, it doesn't do as much damage on his level 11 flame troopers. So you can see over time that flame trooper is doing quite a bit of damage onto my base. And I'm trying to take it out with my buggy here, but I'm also trying to control the launch pad here, as capturing this first missile will definitely give me the upper hand. But he did quite a bit of damage onto my base already with that one flame trooper unit that he deployed. And I'm going to send out a scorpion tank now to take care of his harvester on the top, as I do want some of the economy advantage here. And he deploys, as you guys see, with his commander Seth, he deploys a drill pod here, sending out a flame trooper that is going to once again try to go for my base. And this is definitely how you can use Commander Seth effectively. Continuously pump out that drill pod whenever you can onto the base and just keep doing damage. And you can see he's almost taken out 50% of my base health here. He just needs to really secure one more missile and then rush all his troops on my base, and he will win. The flame troopers, whether it's from the drill pod or whether it's from the Hand of Nod, just does so much damage onto buildings that you can use them like this and get away with it. And this time I wasn't really focusing too much on my base. I mean, all I did was try to take out whatever his flame troopers were with my buggies, but I was really focusing on taking out his harvesters mainly, and I didn't really pay attention on capturing this launch pad here. But he got another drill pod onto my side, and as he secured that second missile there, he just goes straight for my base and he burns it down. And you can see his flame troopers definitely did like 50% of my base health damage here in this game. Commander Seth's ability is very good at taking down buildings, as you guys see, and it definitely helped him secure this win. Now I just want to show you guys this clip because my opponent, you can see he constructs the Obelisk of Light onto his side of the battlefield, completely obliterating my tank, and with his laser squads he takes care of my attack bikes as well there. And initially I built a flame squad to try to take out that Obelisk of Light, but he tile blocks me here with his 2 flame squads, so I can't get through. So I deploy a drill pod right behind the enemy lines. As you guys can see, that flame trooper burns down this tower effectively, allowing me to build some more tanks and other vehicles so I can get through the map now. So as you guys can see, that's definitely a great way to counter the Obelisk of Light as well. If you're using Commander Seth, just deploy a drill pod right behind or right adjacent to that tower and burn it down, because flames do a lot of damage to buildings. So keep that in mind. This is one way you can counter the Obelisk of Light. So that will be it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Commander Seth is a very viable commander if you want to control certain areas of the map or burn down buildings and Obelisk of Light as well. And once again, if you guys enjoyed the video, remember to leave a thumbs up, like, and a comment as well, as I do read all of you guys' comments. And I'll see you guys next time.